Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Brooklyn Londoner and I am doing a Q&A today. I have to say I received these questions ages ago and I never got around to filming it, so I got some time today and I thought, yep, this is the best time for me to film. If you're new here, welcome. If you are one of my regular subscribers, welcome back. So let's jump straight into the Q&A. So I've got some questions that were asked by Twitter ages ago. People probably don't even remember that they asked these questions, but it'll still be useful and relevant. So the first question is, how did you end up living in the US? So I ended up living in the US because I got married to an American guy who is my husband, Matt. We was doing a long distance relationship for like 4 years and I finally moved here in 2015, the beginning of 2015, and I've been living here ever since. The other question is, where did you and your husband meet? So me and my husband met in probably about 9 years ago in Miami. Me and my girlfriends were on vacation, him and his boys were on vacation. It was our first day there and it was their last day there. They were there for Miami Carnival and we met literally on their last day, our first day. We was walking down Ocean Drive, which is like the main strip in Miami, and we came to the end and there was these guys across the street playing dominoes and they were like waving us over. They were like, hey girls, how are you? It was a bit like, yeah, we're fine. But one of my friends ended up going over there talking to them, so we was like, I can't really leave her by herself, so we crossed the road and went and spoke to them. They ended up being really nice guys. Some of my friends are from the islands, Jamaica and Barbados, and Matt and his friends are from the islands, so kind of hit it off and we ended up going out with them that night, and the rest is history. Thanks to Facebook, that's how I found him again, and yeah, the rest is history basically. The next question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? So I started this channel when I moved from London in 2015. My sister, my younger sister Aliyah, was very into YouTube and watching, who was she? She was watching, oh, the name escapes me. She was watching like a vlog family, and she was like, oh, can you start a YouTube channel and vlog your life in the US? And I was like, oh, okay. So I did it for her to keep up with me and my new life here in the US and my family too, and my friends, and they loved it. So I was like, well, if they like it, maybe other people might find it interesting. I also love traveling and me and Matt do a lot of traveling together, so I started sharing my travels, my travel vlogs, and they were a hit, so that's why I opened it up to everyone else to join the family. So join the Brooklyn Londoner family, guys. This was asked by Reloaded Reality Re. She asked, if you could trade places with anybody in the entire world for just one day, who would it be and why? I thought about this question, but I think I would love to have traded a day with Barack Obama. Like, I just would love to be in charge of the US for one day and see if I could like change some stuff. But I would have loved to meet him too. He's like the top person I would love to meet. Even now, him and Michelle, one or the other or both of them, if I ever got the chance to meet them, that would be a dream come true. I would just love to have a conversation with them. Tijal from Simply BTS, also on YouTube, asks me, weirdest question someone has asked me. So last year around this time when I was going to Kenya, I was on the New Jersey Transit going to Newark because that's where we was flying out of. And it wasn't a weird question, but this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. A lady, you know, I was like telling her I'm going to Kenya. She asked where I was going. I said I was going to Kenya and whatever. Anyway, she like handed me $10. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, I don't want your money. Like, she was an older lady. It was like a nice gesture, but she was like, oh, get yourself a drink and stuff. But I just thought, oh, since, like, how did this conversation end up you giving me 10 bucks? Like, it was so weird. And she was like, you know how old people like to give things to you, like, all secretive and stuff. So she was like giving me really the money, like really secretive. And I was like, thank you. So that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. Or I'll change it to weirdest thing, since, you know, it's the question. I can't remember what the weirdest question someone's asked me, but that is the weirdest thing that's happened to me. That was last year, and she like gave me the $10 and I was like, thank you. I spent it, I got myself a drink, so cheers, lady. And then she also asks, best strip so far and why? Our best strip so far, there's so many, but I think my best trip so far, always goes back to it, is our Dubai and Thailand. This was pre me vlogging. Me and Matt went to Dubai first. We spent 2 nights there, and this is when we were still doing a long distance relationship. So I met him in Dubai and he flew in from New York to Dubai. We spent a few days in Dubai, and then we went to Thailand for like 2 weeks. It was amazing. It was such a great, relaxing trip. I think we remember it always, and it's a top trip because it was just so relaxing. It was like just chill vibes. It was really nice. We got to do the city part and also just like the chill out Thailand vibes. We had a 2-bedroom pool villa at the Banyan Tree in Phuket. If you want to look it up, look it up. It was a magnificent. So yeah, that was our best trip. But since then, there's been loads of lovely trips. I mean, seeing the Northern Lights in Norway was spectacular. I did that earlier this year. There's a vlog to that. Taking Matthew back home to Kenya to see my family, that was another highlight of this year. I mean, I went to Australia earlier this year as well. That was one of the bucket list places. So love loads of best trips, but the best trip has to be Dubai and Thailand, when me and Matthew went to that. And another question is, what is your favorite thing to do while traveling? Is it sightseeing, the food, the culture, etc.? So a favorite thing for me to do while traveling, I like to do a little bit of sightseeing when I first get there, just to get my bearings of the place. And there's always like, if it's your first time you're going somewhere, there's always like, you know, things you want to tick off the list and things you want to see. So I always like to do that. But once I've done that, I am all about like immersing myself in the culture. I love to go to non-touristy places. I love to eat, so I like to eat all the like local foods. I love to do that. Just immerse myself in the culture and like talk to locals, go to local bars and food places. That's what I like to do. I'm all about food culture and just really immersing myself in a destination, so when I come back I don't feel like I went there but I saw all the touristy places, but did I really see the country? So for me it has to be the food and culture. Another question I got from Just Nikita Vlogs. Hi Nikita. She wanted to know, where do you see yourself and your husband raising your future children? Will it be the UK or in America? I would love it for it to be in the UK, but it really depends on work and kind of like how that could go, if we can, you know, like move our careers from here to the UK. I would love to do it for it to be the UK, but realistically I think it's gonna probably be America for at least the early time. My husband really wants to actually get the opportunity to live in the UK, and I would love for us to be able to do that and have lived in both places, and we can really make a decision on where we would like to settle down. But probably America to start off with. And then she also asks, how long did it take you to become comfortable living in America? What was your first impressions, and what is it now you've settled in? I think I'm still trying to become comfortable with living in America, but my first impressions was it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I'm actually gonna do my transition video from the UK to America, and I'm gonna talk about that more on that video. But it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't as grand as I thought it was, that it's made out to be in the movies and stuff. So I guess it was a bit of an anticlimax. How long did it take me to settle? I started to feel settled after 2 years, and one of my friends who's British, who was living here but she went back home, she said the same thing. She said after 2 years you kind of feel more settled, and yes, I did feel less homesick, and just more settled, and I kind of had found my bearings. I felt confident going out and about by myself. I had passed my driving test by then. So yeah, it took me probably about 2 years. What is my impression now that I've settled in? I like it. I actually do really like living here. I love living in New York. I mean, it's a 24-hour city. Anything you want, you can get at any time of the day. So I love that about it, because that's really different from the UK, because in the UK, after a certain time, things shut down, okay? So here, it's 24 hours, go, 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 go. So I love that about it, that I've now settled in. I love the convenience of getting anything whenever you want. The people are really nice, our friends obviously here. So, and she also asks, how did your family feel about you leaving the country? They were fine about it. I mean, there was a long time coming. I mean, we had been doing long distance, as I said, for like 4 years. So they were expecting me to move at some point. And when it came, they were sad. Like, my little sister was so sad. Like, oh my God. She was so sad, bless her. And I think only like in the last year or so, she's kind of like got used to me not being there, because she's grown up a little bit now. But she was really, really sad. And I was sad for leave her too, and my mum and stuff. So they were sad that I wasn't there anymore, but they understood. And you know, things gotta go the way they think gotta go. So LTD, which is my good friends, they ask, what do you do when you need to feel home? Like, is there a song, letters, pictures, like what do I do like if I want to feel home? I actually on my Spotify, I still have UK Spotify, because it gives me the UK music that I want to listen to, some Stormzy, some UK grime and stuff like that. So that makes me really feel at home. I will FaceTime my family every time I feel really lonely. I speak to my friends every day anyway. I have pictures of family all over the house, so I can always, you know, see them. Like my mom and my sister and my brother are on my bedside table, so when I wake up in the morning, I do see them. So, and other things just to make me feel at home, I have PG Tips, which is UK branded tea. That's the only tea that I'll drink. I have, gosh, spices. I have drinking chocolate. I have my chocolate stash, as you guys would have seen in my Vlogmas. So I surround myself with things that remind me of home, either if it's food or pictures or things like that. So that's how I feel, or music, and that's how that makes me feel home here. Chanel from Chanel Cubed asked, what motivates you to make YouTube videos? What motivates me to make YouTube videos? Basically, I make YouTube videos for, even if just the one viewer that views my videos, if they get something from my videos, that I've done the job. Like, that motivates me to keep doing them. I've get some really nice comments from people who, you know, say they love my videos, or their notification gang, or you know, that they're watching from somewhere in the world that's completely away from where I am right now. So anytime I receive a nice comment, or I get views of my video, doesn't matter if it's 1 or 200 or whatever, I'm just grateful that people are, you know, watching little old me. So that motivates me to keep watching, to keep making videos. And I enjoy editing my videos, and I enjoy filming them, so it's still a really nice, enjoyable hobby for me. Once it's not enjoyable anymore and I can't do it, then I'm probably gonna stop doing it, but for now I enjoy it, and that's why that's what motivates me to keep making the videos. Okay, and she also asked, what is my dream career? When I was growing up, my dream career was to become an air hostess. That soon changed after I worked at the airport and I saw the graveyard shift that they work, and I was like, I can't I did do those shifts for a while and I just couldn't do it. So commend you air hostesses, commend you people that work in the night. You are the real MVPs, because I just can't do that one. So that changed, and then I wanted to work in travel, which I've been doing for so many years, which goes alongside my passion. But now my dream career really is to get into like HR. That's what I really want to do now. Like, I have had some bad boss experiences, so that put my passion into HR. So I'm hoping I'm going to get into that. I did schooling earlier this year, so hopefully next year I'll get into human resources. That's right now is what I think of my my dream career at this stage of my life. That is the end of the questionnaire Q&A. If you have any more questions, or if something I did not answer, leave it down below in the comments, guys, and I'll be sure to do maybe a part 2 if I get enough questions and you guys want to know more. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Welcome my new subscribers. Hey to my older subscribers. Thank you for sticking by me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. See you on the next one. Bye.